Hello, it's Mrs Kirby. The sound that we're looking at today is another split sound, a split digraph. So it's two letters, but there's a letter that jumps in the middle, which is why we call it a split sound. But we know they're still special friends because there's this line to show that they're special friends, okay? And the sound for this one is ooh. My turn, your turn. Ooh. 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 Brilliant. And the rhyme that goes in with this one is huge brute. And a brute means like a big monstery type thing, like this. And they're huge, which means they're very big. Okay? So, my turn, your turn. Huge brute. Huge brute. Let's say it in a big, loud, deep voice like we're this big monster. Huge brute. Brilliant. Now, a split sound is special because of this magic E letter at the end. It turns this from an sound on its own. Can you hear that bouncy sound? To a stretchy sound. Ooh. Okay? Ooh. Instead of it's ooh, okay? Now the tricky one with this one is that sometimes it makes an ooh sound, but sometimes it can make more of a hue sound, okay? I'll show you in a minute when we get to our green words. But first, our game. Go to hide the card behind my back. If you see this side, you're going to say the sound, ooh. If you see this side, you're going to say the rhyme, huge brute. Let's see if I can trick you. We're going to go nice and fast. Ooh. 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 Huge brute. Huge brute. Ooh. Huge brute. Well done. I'm going to put that up here in a moment actually because we need to practice this. Now you might notice this sound. Can you remember what this sound makes? Yes, an O can make the ooh sound. And the rhyme that goes with it is one of our favourites. It's poo at the zoo. Now these two sounds are the same. They sound the same. Ooh, ooh, but they're spelt differently. This one is a split sound, spelt with an U and an E. This one is an O and an O that's making the ooh sound. Same sound, different spelling. Okay? I'm going to take that one off and we'll put it in our pack. I'm going to put it in our pack of sounds that we already know. But today you're spotting this split digraph, this split sound. Okay? So I'll hide that in the pack. And you're going to spot ooh, huge brute. When you see it, I want you to point. Let's see if you can remember all your other sounds that you know so far. Okay. Another split sound. O, A, I. Ooh, well done. Did you spot that one? Superstars if you did. And let's hide it again. How are we going to get on? My favourite. I really like this one. E, because I like a cup of tea. Driving your car. R, well done. Ooh. Oi. Or. Trigraph, 3 letters, 1 sound. Air. That's not fair. Well done. Ooh, I hope you spotted it. Hide it again in the pack. Let's keep on going. Ow. O. Oi. Trigraph. I. Ooh, well done. I'm glad you spotted that one. Let's put it up on our board for today. Now, we must make sure that we can write this sound now that we can say this sound and recognise this sound. So watch Mrs Kirby. Now before I start writing, I'm checking the size. The U and the E are the same height. You don't have a taller one, you don't have a shorter one. All of our letters start on the line. Well done. So I'm going to sweep up, back under, and do my flick. So go under the umbrella and draw the puddle. Then you do a little line, a little dash in the middle. That's to show that a letter jumps in the middle in a moment, okay? And my next letter is my E, and it needs to be the same height. So I sweep off the line and loop-de-loop, okay? Now this one has a rainbow over the top to show that they're best friends, okay? Let's have another go. Under the umbrella, draw the puddle. Dash in the middle to show that there'll be a letter in between, and an E at the end. Don't forget the rainbow to show they're special friends. You are a superstar. I'm going to ask you in a moment to pause this video, and when you've paused it, I'd like you to have a go at writing this sound 4 times so that you can get your handwriting spot on. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, pause. I hope you had a really good go at writing out those sounds, children. Well done. Okay, time for some green words. And for green words, we need our friend Fred, okay? Oh, Fred. What's wrong? He said it's fed. Fed? Up, up, up. You're fed up. Fed up of what? He's fed up of us waking him up. Fed up of us waking you up. Well, you need to come and help us out with phonics, excuse me. Okay, let's have a go at some of these green words. Fred speaks in sounds. He's going to whisper in my ear. We're going to use our Fred fingers to count the sounds and then blend them together. You only blend them together when Mrs Kirby puts her hands forward like that. Okay, Fred, what have you got in store for us today? Is it going to be easy or hard? Is it going to be easy? He said no. Is it going to be hard? Can we do it? He thinks we can do it. Okay, are you ready? Warm up your Fred fingers. Fred fingers in the air. Down below. Up your nose. Oh, don't do that. Okay, are you ready? Fred fingers here like this. He said oot. Oot. Brute. Well done if you got brute. Oot. And this is what I was telling you about earlier, Fred. You just hold on to it for me. Can you see the split sound is here, ooh, and then the t has jumped in between. So that's still got a sound button underneath. Oot. The t has jumped in the middle. Sounds like it's right at the end, but it's not. It's squished in the middle. It's got comfy in the middle between the and the e. The and the e and the t has jumped in the middle. Thanks, Fred. Okay, Fred said this one's quite tricky. He said, huge, 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 huge. Now this one's tricky because that is not making a g sound. We didn't say huge. We said huge, huge. So that g is making a j sound. And that's what a g often does in words, actually. It often makes a j sound instead of a g sound, like in the word gem. That sounds like it starts with a j, but it doesn't. It starts with a g. Huge. Well done. Can you see that the g has jumped in the middle there between the and the e? Huge. Okay. Next word. He said he's going to be easier for this one. Hughes. 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 Brilliant. Would you like to use my pencil sharpener? Use. Brilliant. Use. So the s has jumped in the middle of those two special friends there. But don't worry, there's a rainbow holding them together. Or maybe they're holding hands above the letter. Okay. He said this one's a bit tricky too. You did say it was going to be hard, didn't you, Fred? He said ch, oo, ch, oo, ch, oo, tune. Mrs Kirby likes to listen to tunes. I like to listen to music. Okay, let's look at this one. Ch, 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 tune. It sounds like a ch at the start, but it's not. It's a t, 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 t. But you wouldn't say tune. You say tune. Okay? And can you see split sound here? Fred, you hold on to it for me. Good. Split sound here, but the n has jumped in the middle. Ooh, n has jumped in the middle. Okay, next one. Okay, get your Fred fingers ready. J, oo, n, j, oo, n, j, oo, n. June. Brilliant. My birthday is in the month of June. It's not really, but oh, Fred's birthday's in the month of June. Ah, that's why you did that one. Let's have a look. Now, this word has got one of these. It's got a capital letter. And it's got a capital letter because it's the name of a month in the year. Like January, February, March, April, May, June. It can also be a person's name, usually a lady or a girl. It could be called June. Okay, now that letter at the start, j, 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 let's check, j, 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 it's actually making a j sound, not like in huge where the g was making a j sound. The j is really making a j sound in this one. Fred, hold on to it for me. J, oo, n. Can you see that the n has jumped in the middle? Sounds like it goes at the end, but it's in the middle of the split sounds. Thank you, Fred. Now here, I've got some green words. Your job, as usual, is to pause the video in a moment when I tell you to pause. Fred knows what to do. And I would like you to add the sound buttons to these words. Don't worry, we're going to do one together. Now, when you add the sound buttons to these words, I want you to see if you can notice the difference between some of these words that make the ooh sound and some of them make more of a hue sound. Can you hear the difference? Ooh, hue, ooh, hue. Okay, there's a slight difference between them. See if you can spot it as you're adding your sound buttons. Okay, Fred, do you want to listen to us do our sound buttons? Oh, he said yes. He's going to sit here then. Okay, let's do the first one together. Okay, can you spot the split sound first of all? Oh, I can. There it is. There it is. So makes a sound on its own. Then we've got you, and then we've got not g. It's making a j sound. Huge, huge. Okay, see if you can have a go with all of the other ones. So you've got to pause in a moment. Are you ready for your countdown? 3, 2, 1, pause. I'm sure you had a really good go at these. These are harder. Split sounds are always harder, split digraphs are. So don't worry if you're finding these ones tricky. Okay, let's add our sound buttons and see if you notice a difference between that ooh and the hue. Okay, next word here. T, ooh, n. Oh, Mrs Kirby has just put the split sound line underneath. Sometimes that can happen. I like to think that it's two friends holding hands. So I've put it at the bottom. That's okay, okay? T, oo, n, tune. We don't say tune, we say tune. On my recorder, I played a tune. Tune, there we go. Okay. Use, use. Would you like to use my pencil sharpener? Use. Okay, let's have a go at this one. Oh, this one's got a capital letter because it's the name of a month. J, oo, n, j, oo, n, June. Ood, rude. Oot, brute. Now you might have noticed the difference. The top line of words are making a hue sound. Huge. T, ch, oo, n, use. Even Mrs Kirby got confused then. Huge. Ch, oo, n, use. Okay, they're making more of a U sound. These ones are making more of an ooh sound, so it just depends which word it's in. Ch, oo, n, just ooh, like poo at the zoo. Rude, rude. Oot, brute. So they make a very slightly different sound. Don't worry if that's confusing, we're going to keep practicing, okay? Right, Now it's time for, you know what it is, alien words. So these alien words are going to have our sound in for today, which is ooh. Well done for huge brute. Okay, so they've all got that sound in, but they're nonsense words. They're made up. Okay, and for this I want you to practice threading in your head. So I'll hold up the word. You need to count the sounds, thread it in your head, so say it in your head, not out of your mouth. Then we'll try and blend it together. Okay, so have a look at this one. Count the sounds. Okay, I've got the amount of sounds. Now thread in your head. Okay, let's see if you can blend it together. Okay, I got wh, ooh, wh, ooh, whool. That's a funny alien word, whool. And can you see that ooh has jumped in the middle of those split sounds there? Okay. Next one. Count the sounds. Okay, I've got them. There's 4. So although there's 5 letters, there's 4 sounds. Okay. Thread in your head. One more time. Blend it together. Yeah. Okay, we got oot, oot, troot. Give me a high five if you got troot. Well done. Next one. Count the sounds. Thread in your head. One more time. Blend it together. Let's see. Spoog. 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 That is a funny word. Spoog. High five if you got that one. Well done. Let's go for this one. Bit more simple if you're finding those ones tricky. Okay, count the sounds. I've got 3 for this one. Thread in your head. Okay, one more time. Blend it together. What did you get? Oot, oot, poot. Poot. Quite like that word. That's funny. Poot. Okay, well done with your alien words. Let's have a look at our red words. Okay, you might know them. Let's see if you know one. Do you know what this one is? Any. You know what this one is? Why, my, many, that means lots of, by, the board is by Mrs Kirby. Okay, all of these words end in the same letter. Can you see the same letter that they end in? It's a, yeah, it's a Y or a Y if you're saying the sound. Okay, but do you know what the tricky thing is with these red words? They don't all make the same sound, these Y's. So this Y doesn't make the same sound as this one. That's a bit tricky, okay? So remember, with our red words, you can't thread a red. They're always going to be harder. You just have to remember what they say because you can't sound them out. So, any, can you hear that this Y is making an E sound? N-E, okay? Then we've got why. So this Y is making an I sound in this one. Let's have a look at the next one. My. This Y is making an I sound again. And then we've got many. Well, that's very similar to this one. Any, many. It's the same, but this one's got a at the start. But what sound is this letter at the end making? Many. It's making an E sound again at the end. Let's take a look at the last one. By. Oh yes, it's making an I sound at the end. Now with these words that I've got, sometimes the letter at the end, the Y or the Y, is making an E sound. Sometimes it's making an I sound. Can you sort them into the ones that make the I and the ones that make the E? Have a look. Which ones make E? Which ones make I? I'll give you 10 seconds to have a look. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Let's see what you got. N-E. That's making an E sound, so we'll put it down below. Y. It's making an I sound. I. My. Making an I sound. Many. E. It's making an E sound, so we'll put it with any. By. By. Now this by means a place. So the whiteboard is by Mrs Kirby. Mrs Kirby is by the whiteboard. It means we're near to each other. It's about a place, okay? But you can also have by that's spelled B-Y-E. But that one is bye-bye. The one that you say when you're saying goodbye to somebody. They're leaving, okay? So they're different. This one is next to, this one is bye-bye. I'm going to rub it out just so we don't get confused. So these ones are making an I sound. These ones are making an E sound. Let's try saying them quickly. Y, my, by. Any, many. Let's do it backwards. Many, any, by, my, why. Well done. You've listened really well today. See you soon. Bye.